Creamy, cheesy mashed potatoes loaded with some surprises. These delicious potatoes are almost a meal themselves. I'm Tess, and tonight I'm making baked barbecue chicken with a side of cowboy mashed potatoes. Come along with me and I will show you how to make these yummy potatoes from start to finish. I have 4 large russet potatoes, which is close to about 3 pounds. You can also use Yukon Gold, red potatoes, or a combination. This cowboy mashed potato recipe is so flexible that you can make it the way your family likes it. I scrubbed, peeled, and cubed the potatoes and placed them in cold water. You want the potato pieces similar in size so they cook evenly. I'm adding a good pinch of salt, and this is 3 cloves of garlic that I cut in half so they are similar in size. The garlic is not overwhelming in this recipe, and you may want to add a sprinkle of garlic powder later. Everything in the pot, bringing this to a boil and cooking for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. The potatoes are done, I drained and placed back into the pan. I'm sprinkling with some salt and a little black pepper, and I'm also adding in 4 tablespoons of cream cheese, covering and letting the cheese really soften while I work on the next step. In a skillet on medium heat, I'm adding in 4 tablespoons of butter, about 3/4 of a cup of diced onion, and a large seeded jalapeno. Cooking and stirring for about 3 to 4 minutes or until the onions are tender. If you want a little heat, you could add some of the seeds, or if you don't like jalapenos, you could also use bell peppers. This is about half a can of drained corn. You can use as much as you like. Cooking and stirring for about a minute or until the corn is heated through. You could also use peas, carrots, mixed vegetables, whatever your family likes. I'm turning off my heat and it's time to mash the potatoes. Tonight I'm using a hand mixer to make the potatoes creamy, but you could also do a rustic mash with a hand masher. I'm adding a little milk at a time to get the creamy texture that I want. In goes the onions, jalapeno, and corn, and don't forget to scrape all the butter out of the pan. Folding everything into the potatoes. And finally about a half a cup of shredded cheese, and I'm using sharp cheddar cheese. Again, use the cheese that you like. Folding into the potatoes and give them a taste for any seasonings. Here is where you could add the extra garlic powder, maybe some fresh parsley or cilantro. The barbecue chicken is done and we are ready to eat. I have a great recipe for some of the best baked barbecue chicken, and I will leave a link here and in the description box below. The cowboy potatoes are so good. As you can see, the recipe is simple and flexible. And what if you have leftovers? These cowboy potatoes are great topped with chili. I hope you give this delicious cowboy mashed potatoes recipe a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!